Pro boxing fans, we are here in Manchester with me, trainer Pat Barrett. Pat, how are you, sir? How's things?
Good, thank you. Very good.
Talk to me, man. Lyndon, a lot of people have wrote him off, said, listen, he's been at the heights of the division. He's been there for some massive names. Anthony Ward 3 times, Dimitri Bivol. You know, he's been there with some very experienced people in the division, and whether there was any more fire left in that stomach of his. From what you see from Lyndon and what you hear from Lyndon, do you feel like he's still got a long way to go in this, and he's got a lot more left?
I mean, listen, people are entitled to say what they want to think. People just are very opinionated in this sport, and if you listen and listen to what people have to say in this sport, it can be very effective. But we don't, because you know people are entitled to have their opinion, and people are always going to say this. This is a one sport, yeah, where you can never do good. You know what I mean? It's a sport where this is why you grow really not to like people in this sport, because they're such fucking dickheads how they say things. But to me, no, Lyndon's not the desire and the passion for winning and for fighting is still there. If it wasn't there, I'd tell him to pack it in myself, and I wouldn't even be here with you here now.
Fair play. Obviously, we know what Brad Rea brings to the table, and you've been in there. You've probably seen these guys spar and do everything else. But how much do you rate Brad Rea?
You know what? He's European champion. I rate him a lot. Like I said, you know, we prepared for this fight like we prepared for Yard, we prepared for anybody. We prepared for this fight 100%. Nothing's been overlooked and been unturned. You know, I know that I've got a tough fight. He's a champion. Regardless how he's won it, whatever it is, he's a champion, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult to go in there and take that belt from him. It's not just going to give it us. We're going to have to fight for it.
Interesting. I do want your thoughts as somebody who's been around boxing for a long time. There's a big talking point last weekend from Jose Parker and Fabio Wardley that maybe that fight got stopped too early. I'm sure you watched that fight. What did you make of that stoppage on Saturday night?
You know what? It's not for me to say really. I mean, the referee does a job, and you know, you can look at it both ways. He wasn't throwing back, but then you can say he wasn't getting hit because he was at the time he wasn't throwing back. He was slipping and sliding. So, you know, it's the referee did his job. It's not. I couldn't say.
Interesting. What do you make of the heavyweight dynamic right now? Obviously, Fabio Wardley puts himself in an absolutely fantastic position in line for the next Alexander Usyk fight. But what do you make of Fabio's career and where he's come from and where he is now?
You know what? I like everything what he's done. He's come from nothing. He's turned it around. He's made himself into a very special fighter. He's rounded everything. He's answered questions. He's tick boxes. So, what can you say, really? You know what I mean?
In regards to heavyweight division, do you feel like Moses Tama is the next coming? Because, you know, from what we see from the outside and the way he's, you know, fighting in the ring, that potentially he's the next big star in the heavyweight division. Do you agree with that from what you see?
From what I see, you know, again, you know, it's early stages. I mean, he's exciting. He's brilliant. I'm not ready to compare him with like Mike Tyson yet, but he is something special, definitely something special, and he's still got a long way to go, and people should really take time with him, stop trying to push him and rush him, and you know, he'll have a great career in boxing.
Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, is that a fight you still want to see? Because, you know, it looks like maybe we get to see that fight in 2026. Is that a fight that still excites you?
You know what? Boxing is British boxing. 2 clashes in the British boxing as heavyweights is always exciting. It doesn't question of when it is. It's just it's always going to be that. Oh, you know I mean, so it's regardless what it's like when Mayweather boxed Pacquiao. It should have happened a long time ago, but when it did happen, everyone's still watching for the curiosity, and it'll be the same way with Joshua and Tyson Fury.
Actually, talking about Pacquiao, there seems to be rumours of a Floyd Mayweather and him fighting again for a second time. What do you make of that? Do you feel like that's just a cash grab? Do you feel that's all that is? Or do you feel like there's more to it?
You know what? Listen, I think when you walk away from the sport, it's time to say goodbye to it and don't come back. A lot of people walk away and it's the only thing they know. And that's why they come back to it, because they don't know no better. Then they should go into something like managing, promoting, you know, helping, giving it back into boxing if that's the case. But once you've had your best, go out and live it as you are. Be remembered for what you've done.
Interesting. Just a final one, Pat, actually. We see Joshua Buatsi there, who's fighting as the main card on Saturday night. Would it be a travesty for British boxing, because we know our British fans have watched that Anthony Ward and Buatsi fight? If it doesn't happen,
you know what? I like Joshua Bouts. I mean, I like him as a person. He's such a nice guy, such a gentleman, such a decent guy. Yeah, and I think the Yard fight and Bouatsi fight, Bouatsi gets past this fight, then yeah, it'll make a great fight. Yard is exciting, and I've shared the ring with him 3 times, and you know he's a character. So is his coach, but yeah, they deserve to get what they get.
Final one before I let you go. Eubank Ben 2 is in 2 weeks' time. 3 weeks' time. What do you make of that? Do you see a different outcome this time from Eubank Ben?
You know what? It's a tough one to call again. You know, I mean, I don't know what weight it's going to be. I mean, Eubank did look massive to Conor in the fight, but Conor did himself proud. I think Conor should have really just gone back to his own weight after this. Really, he's got nothing to prove. Ben is a natural. Eubanks is a natural bigger guy. And Conor did really, really well to go the distance and to hurt him, rock him, and you know he didn't really need this fight again. I know maybe it's about the money, but I think Conor should have concentrated on becoming a world champion in his own weight division.
Cool. Pat, listen, I said I'd take anything between 5 and 10 minutes of your time. It's been 6, so I'm in your good books, right? Everything's cool. It'll be cool, yeah?
100%.
Pat Barrett, thank you very much. I appreciate your time as always, mate.